With channel skip profiles, it is now possible to change which categories of segments skip, depending on the video, depending on the channel, or depending on the tab. The way to do this is you open up the info pop-up, and in here, you'll be able to configure the channel skip profiles. So you click Add Channel to Skip Profile, and in this menu, you can select a skip profile or select Create a New Configuration. This will open up the options page where you'll be able to set a name. Now, once you've set a name, you can configure different settings. So for each category, you could select if you want auto skip, manual skip, show and seek bar, just like the normal settings, or fall back to default, which will go back to the original configuration. So for here, we're going to disable the most controversial category, the tangents category. You can also configure these toggle boxes. So here, when they're grayed out, they'll fall back to the setting that's in the default configuration. But if you set them, they will now override that configuration, and you can click the reset button to go back to the fallback. Once you have configured a configuration, you could go back to the video, and you can now select that configuration in the menu. And you can now select when you want this configuration to run. So you can do it just for this channel, or you can do it just for this video, or for this tab, or for an hour. So for example, you could have a configuration that disables all the categories, and then set a configuration just for this hour if you don't want to deal with sponsor block temporarily, but you do want it to automatically enable later. Once you've set this up, you'll see now all the purple's gone from the timeline, and you can also disable that just with the click of a button. Now, if this is too simple, there is also a more advanced option, but this is mainly if you know how to use code. There is now also the advanced skip options. In the advanced skip options, you can use a coding-like language to configure how the skip works based off different parameters. So you can use the start time of the segment, or even the percentage. So if a segment starts in the first 10% of a video, you could do different behavior. And you could read this wiki page for more information about that. The way you set up the advanced skip options is you go back to the default configuration and you scroll down to the Open Advanced Skip Options menu. And in here, you can put in your advanced skip options. And they will apply globally with a higher priority than the skip profiles.